the third-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Lets it fly. Working that left side. Running through contact. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this.
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field, and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ott. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Finds his big tight end. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Forced out of the pocket. Gonna try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Connection to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle.
He's going for it all. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quarterback defense love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Ball security is job security. Got to secure that football with two hands. I know it gets close and you want to reach it out, but you got to hang on to that football. Man, that's a missed opportunity on that two-point conversion.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the outside. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets them away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he's still running after the move. Lots of room to run. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance. But
Touchdown, Hurricane! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
That keeps the score. Miami 12, Oklahoma 8.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Tatum. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the air, it's Mateer. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Did the work himself. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, this guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play. Now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads it left. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Coming up, fourth down.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's second and long. To the air. It's Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Power football with the run. Finding open areas. There he goes. The 40. At the 30. At the 20. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Canes.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 18, Oklahoma 8.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. To throw, it's Beck. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. The Hurricanes want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Here comes the 2-point try. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Sooners.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
They'll line up to go for two. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Unleashes one. Working on the right. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Canes in the hurry up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's back. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Floating away. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Extending the play. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
On the run, it's Tatum. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this. In solid field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Dropping back, it's back. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Going for it all. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big
Nigga
fella shows
tried
it. How
me,
about that defensive
cuz?
back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg the difference.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Using his legs, it's Tatum. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go.
Gonna take a shot. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Canes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bauman. And he's wrestled to the ground. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Beck. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown Sooners. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. will see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Then as he throws, it's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Looking downfield. Finds his man open. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Sooners have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable.
That's why you supposed to sub that nigga out. Because once I seen my quarterback taking them hits, nigga,
continues to do what they
I
do,
took him out. Why you think I got this one in?
In the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll go to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
All you gotta do is hit up on the D-pad, you can sub him out.
Right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point
But you can only do that when you're on offense, though.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the back. He tries to take the top off. Finds a spot in the middle. Turning on the Jets. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Williams will pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Why not double the try total and go for 2? It's complete on the right side. They get it in for the two-point conversion, and we have a 4-point game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sategna. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete on third down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Sweet cut there. Turning it on. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Sooners are on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. Gets it past the marker.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get 1st downs and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on fourth down. No dice.
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Quickly complete. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield. It's back. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He's loose. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.